So if you had to describe your life story in about 2 minutes or less, name if you want to tell me your name, where you're from, and then maybe like the 3 to 5 significant life events, the kind of bullet points that describe how you got to a Zoom chat talking to a stranger today. How would you do it, sir?
All right. I am from Louisiana. I'm Southern. Um, my life is chaotic. And if I had to say three things, I love art. Um, right now I'm trying to graduate high school. And I love horror.
Okay. Horror movies, horror fiction, books.
Oh,
What are we
all
talking?
of it.
Everything.
All of it. All of it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Stephen
it's so cool.
King, who's the number one author there?
Stephen King for the
Okay.
win.
The King of Kings. Yeah, he is up there. I mean, that
His
dude,
last name is King.
he's so prolific. I mean, that dude has got like 800 novels. I'm like,
I
what is
know.
his
I
writing
actually read
schedule?
one of his novels. It was called the I forgot what it was called.
Come back to you at some point, I'm sure. Yeah, because that guy just writes so dang much. I really want to see like what a 24-hour day, average day in his life looks like. The kind of you know,
Quite lots of storyboarding.
I imagine. Yeah. Have you ever dabbled in writing yourself at all?
Yes,
Creative
I have
writing?
actually. Yeah, I've
Okay.
brought. I'm actually writing a book with my best friend.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
How does the collaboration on a book work? Is that like you do one chapter, he does the other? Or like how does that physically
it's
work?
kind of like this. It's kind of like bouncing ideas off of one
Okay.
another, trying to do what works best for both of our thoughts.
Right. Oh, nice. I like that. Yeah, it opens up a whole new world of ideas and you could pick on somebody else's brain. I just imagine logistically that would be interesting. I could never thought of a duo on a book, I guess, but very cool. Cool. And then if you can project out the next 5 to 10 years, where do you want your story to be then? Anything on the horizon other than graduating high school, I suppose?
Oh yeah, going to college. I want to be a graphic designer. It's something in art.
Okay.
Moving to Canada. I went out the U.S.
Whoa, you said move to Japan?
Canada.
Oh, Canada. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You family out there?
No,
Just because it's
just because.
Canada.
Just because.
Interesting. I've been a couple times for hockey. I grew up playing ice hockey in
I
SoCal,
love
weird as that
hockey.
is. Yeah.
Hockey's the only sport I'm good at.
Is it? Okay. Who's your team? Who's your NHL team?
Ontario.
Oh, okay. Nice. There you go. Yeah, I'm a big Kings fan. Grew up in LA, so we've been better. I think we're a little young now, but we'll get back to the top at some point. So cool.
Nice.
Well, wish you well in your future Canadian journeys. That'll be awesome.
Thank
Kind of
you.
seeing where you're going with that. The first real question, the category of questions you chose today are going to be fun slash absurd questions. First one is going to be I want you to make a 30-second argument why sunrises are better than sunsets. Go for
Ooh.
it. Yeah.
Sunrises signify the dawn of a new day. They bring you determination. They bring you life. When you breathe in that morning air, it's crisp. It's invigorating.
I like it. Okay, so you're going like the whole like metaphorical new day, new person kind of vibe, starting
I love
fresh.
sunrises. So,
Okay. Are you actually a fan of morning? Like you're a morning person?
no,
You're
that
like,
makes
I'm
it
not.
even better.
You know what? You're probably right. Because I've seen it goes both ways, I guess. I've seen so many more sunsets than sunrises. So I guess I've seen a wider a range. So I've seen more beautiful sunsets. But again, the rarity of seeing a sunrise for me also makes that beautiful
Makes it
because
all the
it's
more
like,
beautiful.
yeah, it's like it's the finite
Like
nature
the
of it.
Northern Lights.
Like the Northern Lights, that would be the most epic of light shows in the sky for sure. Okay, I like it. I like the metaphorical, new dawn, new day, new person. With the sunrise. Very cool. I'm definitely not a morning person, but I try to
I'm a
be.
night person myself.
Okay, definitely the same there. Second fun question is going to be if you could have a billboard placed anywhere in the city, any city of your choosing, where would it be and what would it say on it?
Las Vegas free lamps.
Free lamps? What is that?
Lambs like the animal.
Oh, free lambs. Are you like a farmer? What is
No,
you're like no, you just want to give out
just
lambs to the world.
lambs because it's funny.
I like it. People in Vegas might need that, I guess.
Maybe, maybe
Why would they
they
not need that?
they maybe need a miniature lamb.
after a night on the town. Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds like an interesting way to wind down with a farm animal. Interesting. I like that. Free lambs. That was quick. Yeah, you're quick at that. Do you live near Vegas?
No.
Okay. Just it jumped out at you because it's such an
First
iconic
big
place.
city I thought of.
Yeah, I like it.
I would have said Houston, but I was like, I don't like Texas.
Yeah, I want to go check Austin out. I've never been there. I heard that's like the new Silicon Valley kind of thing is
Yeah.
Austin.
I've been to Houston and I've been to Dallas.
Houston and Dallas. Okay.
Mm.
I've been to Dallas and not Houston, been to Waco. Have some family near Baylor. So got to see Houston, although the beaches out there I think are trash. I've been spoiled growing up by the Pacific, right? So the Gulf beaches I don't think are nearly as beautiful, but shout out to everybody in LA. I think we have better beaches, but
You
yeah,
probably
okay.
do.
We probably do. Yeah. Free
Our
lambs in
water's pretty
Vegas.
dark.
The what is? The
The
water?
water's pretty dark because of
Yeah.
the mud.
Yes. And the oil spills.
Mm.
So thanks, BP and Exxon, whoever. Yeah. I feel like every year there's a new, natural disaster or man-made disaster rather.
Mm.
Okay. So we're going free lamps. Free lambs in Vegas. Very random. I love it. I love how random that is. Third question of 5 is going to be if you could host a dinner party with any 3 people from history, living or dead, who would you choose and why?
Hmm. Neil Shusterman. He's the author of my favorite book trilogy.
Okay.
Um, Rick Riordan, the author of my other favorite book trilogy.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's a series. And then the Duffer Brothers, the creators of Stranger Things.
Ooh. Oh wow. So you're going a lot of writers. Do you think they would get along or would they like clash in a way? What are your
They're all
thoughts?
very fantasy, so I think they get
Okay.
along very well.
That would be interesting if they all could collab on something.
That'd be
Who
so
who would be
cool.
your celebrity collab on a book of any 2 authors? Would it be any of those 3 that you mentioned or 4 or 5?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
I would pay like millions of dollars to see Rick Riordan and Neil Shusterman make something together. It'd
Ooh.
be so good. It'd be so good.
Yeah, that would be cool if you can make people like that would be a cool like Kickstarter project or like GoFundMe. Like if these 2 authors get enough money, they agree that they'll write a book together. That should be
Like,
a thing. I'm sure that
yeah,
they would be into it at a certain everyone's got a price. Everyone's got a price.
definitely, definitely.
Don't let people say otherwise. So interesting. Okay. I like that. Yeah. Little authors get some good ideas for your own books and all that. Are all of those they're all alive? All of those
Yes, they're
I
all
guess.
alive.
Okay. Cool. Pick one dead person to be there. Who's the one dead person?
The inventor of the plane. I forgot who they were.
Oh, not the Wright brothers.
The Wright brothers.
The Wright brothers. Okay. So I like it. Yeah. They've got, some charisma, I'm sure. The bold strategies of the 2 brothers, think that they can
Mhm.
make the first flying machine. Oh, I like it.
Which is ironic because I'm scared of planes.
Because you're scared of planes. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that wouldn't go so well, to be honest. Maybe if you understood the mechanics of it enough, I don't know
Yes,
if that would
yes,
change it.
yes.
Safer than driving. Do you get in cars
Yeah, I do
often?
get in cars
Yeah, that's
a
probably the most
lot.
dangerous thing we do on a day-to-day basis by a lot. So when you think about statistics, yeah, that's a crazy one to get your
Fun
mind wrapped around.
fun fact, you're more likely to be killed by a cow than to be eaten by a shark.
Wow. Just from it falling on you. Yeah, that interesting. Did not know that. I still have that irrational fear every time I swim in the ocean that Jaws is literally directly under me. So it didn't bode well for
Hey,
doing an Ironman last year.
I feel you. I can't swim.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe if you got that fear, you should keep it that way. I don't know. That was the hardest part is the mental struggle of open ocean swimming, but we got through. We finished. 2 more questions, fun questions for you here. Number 4 is going to be who would win in a fight to the death? Tony the Tiger or Count Chocula?
Count Chocula, hands down, he's a vampire. It's literally just a giant cat and a vampire.
Wow, no love for Tony the Tiger, man. Bengal tigers or whatever, they're pretty.
Look,
Yeah.
there's enough people that simp over that tiger, and it's scary.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that's a good point. The vampire, the undead thing, because tigers don't know about the garlic in like wooden stake thing, right?
Yeah,
So
they just got their claws and their big meaty jaws.
yeah, it might not be cutting it there. I guess I should
Casual SpongeBob reference.
rethink that. Yeah, I like it. Drop any kind of references you want. Yeah. Meaty claws. Is that something Patrick said?
That was Patrick.
That was Patrick. Okay. Nice. I got a lot of SpongeBob growing up, but
Same, same.
I don't even know what they watch now. I think it's like Rick and Morty and a bunch of other stuff, but yeah.
I don't really watch TV.
Yeah, I don't have a TV, so I don't keep up. Probably for good reason, I guess. But okay, so you're going final answer, Count Chocula. I respect that. I think if you take in the actual logic of it, I think yeah, Tony Tiger's a bit mismanaged. He's got a better personality, but he's got worse, deadly attacks for sure than a vampire. So
Yeah.
fair. Last fun question is going to be: when is the last time something was physically stolen from you?
Ooh, 2018. I
That's quite a
had
while.
I had one of my I had my Xbox controller. I had
Mhm.
like 5 of my games stolen.
Oh, was it in your house, at a friend's house? Where was it?
It was at my house.
Your house. Someone broke in?
And
Or
then they also stole a couple other things, but that was just like my stuff.
yeah. 2018. Okay. That's a pretty good run for a significant theft, I suppose. Did you get all the games back? Did you buy them back or find the guy?
I have like 25 games and most of them I don't play.
Okay. So you're not too concerned. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that there are worse things. I had a bunch of hockey gear stolen in 2019 or whatever, so
Oh,
that
that
was
sucks.
the worst. Yeah, it was kind of weird someone would steal all your sweaty hockey gear. It was all in my bag, so I don't think they knew what it was, but
Ugh. Maybe they
yeah.
thought it was big fat money and then they're just like, ugh.
Thought it was a duffel bag full of cash, and they were sadly mistaken when they opened it, but
Badly surprised.
should
Probably
have
dropped dead.
returned it. I know. It was my last season of hockey, and so it was kind of a sad way to go out, but it happens, and I'll eventually play and get on the ice again. But yeah,
How
more
long
so.
were you in hockey?
Oh, 20 years.
Ooh,
About 6 to age 26. Started with roller, switched to ice when I was 9 and loved it. So it was a long career. I'll eventually get back to that. My brother, I have an older brother that plays or used to play. So one
I
day we'll
like
be in
street
some adult
hockey.
leagues. In street hockey, I used to play roller down by the pier in Santa Monica. So big fan of roller, big fan of street hockey. But yeah, that's kind of the history there. And then I always end with this question. If you could ask a stranger any question in the world, nothing was out of bounds, too superficial or too deep, what would you ask and what would you want to know about somebody?
If you could reach anywhere in the universe, how long do you think it'd take?
Wow. If you could reach anywhere in the universe, how long do you think it would take? Do you know the speed of light?
Yes.
300,000 meters per second. So
Mm-hmm.
go figure. Let's see. Where would you want to go? How far would you want to reach?
Proxima Centauri.
The closest star?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is
It's
how,
so interesting.
yeah, it's like 4 light years away. How far is that?
About 4 to 6 light years.
Okay. 4 to 6, on a good day, we'll say 4 if you're feeling good. Legs are going for you. 4. Okay. Proxima Centauri. What are your interesting facts about that star?
Hmm.
Anything you like about it?
I don't really know much about it. I just know that it's a dual star system. It has about 7 to 10 planets. Most of them are supergiants. Almost none of them are gases.
Oh, interesting. Wow. Dual. So like it's like the Star Wars thing where you would see 2 sunrises, 2 sunsets.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, we just made that full circle because that was the first question. I think a double sunset is better than any double sunrise on any Proxima Centauri planet. That's what I think. Final answer. Yeah. That
We gotta interview some aliens here.
we got to
Yeah.
interview some aliens. That's
Ooh, that's
next.
another thing. Do
Yeah.
you believe there's life anywhere else?
That's a great question for strangers. I think there is microbial life, 1,000% bet my life on it.
I
Intelligent
agree
life,
with you.
I just don't know if I can commit to
There's such a
intelligent.
slim chance for terrestrial life that isn't a microbe. It's
Yeah.
nearly impossible.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many stars and stuff that we don't know about, but I would bet my life that there is microbial life. I don't know if I
I
can.
mean, they're already trying
Yeah.
to find like microbes on like Mars in the ice and stuff.
I know the James Webb Telescope
And
launched, I think,
yeah,
this year, so we might know a lot more soon.
yeah, and the images are stunning.
I imagine that thing is probably like 10 times more clear than Hubble. So
Oh yeah,
That's really
definitely.
cool.
It's
I got
about 4 times the size of Hubble.
jeez. Yeah, I heard it was just like insane, obviously engineering, you know,
Yeah.
insane engineering skills, but like it's like an origami like thing that opens
Yeah,
out
it
and everything
folds
had to be
open.
folded
Had to be severely
perfectly.
precise or else it wouldn't work.
I know. I just literally can't. It blows my mind to think of like SpaceX and all these things. I just love it. So, do you have any
And
interest?
then
I guess you're not
there's the
too
Parker probe
okay. What's that
that touched
about?
the sun. It
Oh,
touched the sun's cornea, the very outside of the sun, like just the horizon of it.
and it didn't instantly melt.
Nope.
Wow. Okay.
We
So
managed to touch the sun.
we managed to literally touch the sun. So shoot for the stars, people. And if you fall, you'll land on a cloud or planet or something. I don't know the saying, but go to the sun. All right, shoot for the sun because now we could touch it. Okay. There's a metaphor in there, Greek
Within
mythology
our
or
grasp.
something. I forget. Yeah. Icarus, right? So,
Mhm.
okay. You would know about Greek mythology if you're into
Oh yes, I've
novels.
read too much.
Yeah, I love all that stuff. Perfect. Well, thank you for taking the time to talk to me today. To
Yeah, it was so
everybody,
fun.
absolutely. To everybody out there listening, I thank you for your support. This is Tyler telling you to go talk to a stranger. Peace.